What's going on, guys? Josh here, Life Leadership. Today is I don't know. I've been reading a lot of books. Obviously that's a good thing. But two words really stood out that I've been kind of dissecting. Right, undeviated and steadfast. Definition of undeviated is going directly from one point to another without veering or turning aside, staying true to the course. All right, steadfast, the firmness in belief, firmly fixed in place. When you put those two words together, you're moving forward without veering and firmly fixed in your belief. It's a very bold and strong statement. Now, this isn't specifically aimed at, anybody. It's aimed at everybody, including myself. We all have a purpose in life to do something great and be our absolute best day in and day out. And we all know how crazy this world can be. It's fucking crazy. There's that fucking acid rain thing going over Ohio right now. This is just insane. There's a lot of corrupt things going on in this world, needless to say. But anything can happen in a split second that could be life altering or even worse, ending. We're not guaranteed to live another day. That's just what the fact is, right? That's just the reality of life. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is what it is. But there's one thing that's given to each and every one of us individually that we all have, no matter your skin color, financial status, circumstances, or gender. The present. The present is very important because it's what keeps us together, right? And you're probably thinking, no shit, but do you really understand what I'm getting at, right? So remember the last thing that you put off, or maybe something you're putting off currently. Or how about you were given an opportunity from a friend, a boss, a coworker, whoever, but you didn't follow up on it. You didn't take advantage of that present moment. Therefore, you don't thoroughly understand what it means to be present. We live a life that's on a fixed time limit, and we don't know when that time is going to end. If we don't use the present time we have to clear away our thoughts and apply an undeviated and steadfast purpose to it, you're already considered dead. It will go, we will go, and it will never return. That is your present, right? The past is the past. It's something we can't go back to. It is what it is. The future is not there. Why worry about it? Why stress about it? I believe in God, right? You can believe in whatever you want. God has given me this day to live, and I'm going to live this day my best life. I will worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Every moment you should be thinking with a steady focus, doing what is necessary with simple dignity, humility, love, and discipline. To do this is to give yourself self-confidence and relief of a wandering mind. When you have that confidence and focus, you start to live every day as if it were your last day with a sense of urgency. And I know it sounds very cliche, but the point that I'm here to make is you have to really understand what you have hold of. You're able to live a life that flows like a river, essentially, right? Never deviating and staying true to the course. Your purpose, right? You obviously need a sense of discipline in order to do that. But talking to you about all this is kind of rattling around in my head because a lot of books I've been reading, as I talked about this year, the main focus of these books is just been living each day with a sense of urgency to get shit done, urgency to love the people around you, urgency to be your best. Living a life with a sense of urgency means we're not procrastinating. We're not putting opportunities off, right? We're remaining present. We're taking opportunities and we're running with them. We're spending more time with our family with a sense of urgency. And the more I read it from different points of view, it's allowing me to better understand how I personally could live in this manner of urgency. And it's not urgency as like, oh, I need to get to work early, blah, 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 and I'm going to go 100 miles an hour. No, it's not about that. It's deeper than that. For me, it's about adding and developing more structure to my daily life, creating discipline and sticking to it. I put urgency behind my actions to make myself feel like my goals are expiring, because your goals are expiring. Your life is expiring, right? And you need to live in that sense of urgency of getting stuff done, whether that requires you to get up early or stay up late to make sure that you accomplish what you need to accomplish every single day. Andy Frisella's 75 Hard program preaches at the best. If you've done everything on that list and it's 10 o'clock at night, but you still didn't drink your gallon of water and you got a half gallon left, well, you better start chugging water, right? That's the sense of urgency that requires you to live a fruitful life, a prolific life. My favorite word, highly productive, taking massive action with a sense of urgency to produce an abundance of value. So in a way, it pushes me more and more every day. I'm slowly instilling that undeviating and steadfast purpose in my life. I'm not perfect. I will have good days and bad days, but the bad days are always going to be behind you, because you should think that you've been given another day to make up for the past, to move forward, to continue to grow in that day. But every day hasn't been the same, and it's not something that's going to be an overnight success. It's something that I personally have to work at consistently to grow my level of discipline. And a big thing here is situational awareness, right? Knowing what you're talking about, having those habitual, consistent, positive thoughts, right? Being aware, not just physically, but mentally. And I really hope today that, you're able to apply this to your life and start leading yourself into becoming a purposeful person or human being, right? And I just want to say thank you for listening today. Today was one that kind of hit home for me. And, remember, time is not promised. So lead your life with purpose. Peace out.